Susan, welcome to Bobby Likis Car Clinic.
Well, hey there.
Hi. How are you?
I'm great.
Where are you from?
You just talked to my husband.
We can't go on meeting like this. A couple of weeks ago, this is so funny. A couple of weeks ago, I had a gentleman to call in that had a problem with his brakes, as well as I remember. And a few minutes later, his girlfriend called in and said, "Well, let me give you the real story on what he said." I mean, so now here's the same. Your husband called earlier. So is this about his car or your car, or about him or you?
I don't drive a Standard with a clutch.
Okay.
I drive an automatic 1998 Grand Am. I love it. I love my car.
You do? You do? It's been a good car for
I
you?
pay about $34 a year for my tag, so I love my car.
Well, you don't live in New York, do you? Well, what can I do for you?
September the 4th, I went to, can I say Expert Tire?
No, you can't say Expert Tire.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well, anyway, they give a lot of freebies over there. But anyway, I found out that my brakes were fine. No problem with my brakes.
So you like Expert Tire?
I love them. They give freebies all over the place.
Okay,
anyway,
but you can't say Expert Tire.
Well, I asked you first, didn't I? You could have bleeped it. Anyway.
Oh my gosh. But
Anyway,
we don't bleep because we don't have people that need to be bleeped. But anyway, there are callers. Everyone's waiting patiently.
Okay. Well, I'm getting to it.
Well, let's have it. Let's have it.
They said I need to remove and replace a power brake booster.
Right.
Well, he said it wasn't an emergency.
Well.
And he says the only thing that's going to happen, I'll just have to press my brakes harder.
So let me understand, you have a power brake booster that's not working adequately, and he says you can drive the car for a while, if you please, monitoring the situation until it gets so bad that you have to replace it, and your concern is that it's going to go out altogether and you're going to lose your brakes. Or it's going to, are you going
Hey, you must have ESP in your head.
I do. You know how? Because I have worked and dealt with so many people. I've answered like 75,000 car questions on air. So I knew my biggest challenge is not jumping ahead of my callers and you. But here's what I would do.
It just does a shh.
Right. It's a defective. But here's what I would suggest: replace it.
Oh, I know, but it's going to be over $200, and I'm still saving up.
Well, let's see. We saved your husband. Wait a minute. We saved your husband some money with this Ranger this morning.
Well, all he's got to do is wash his thing out. He's all right. But see, the thing is...
all right, what's your question to me?
Can I drive that car for how much longer without
I won't tell you that. I won't authorize that. I won't endorse that.
Okay.
In my opinion, reach in that pocket and spend that if it's only $200, reach in that pocket and I dare say that the unit's going to cost $200. Here's the bottom line. Think about what if you do not do this and a child runs out in front of you. Now I'm serious, and at that very time, wouldn't you know? That you don't have that instantaneous brake. If this were a window motor, or if this were a radio or a speaker, or if this were some accessory, an air conditioner even. I mean, you're not going to die if you don't have air conditioning, although I would. But let me tell you, so here's my parting word. Go spend the money, have this fixed, because you know what's wrong with it. If you allow things to build up and accumulate, the next thing you know, it's not $200. You need to spend $200 here, there, and there. And you say, well, gosh, it's going to take $1,500, $2,000 to restore this car. I think I'll get another car. And then you got a note payment. So there's my words of wisdom.
So in other words, the little shushing noise that comes with the brakes is can be all right for now. I'm not having any problems with my brakes breaking. Doing what they're supposed to do.
Well, no, the shushing noise is a warning from the brake booster that it needs to be replaced, and you've already gotten your advice, and now you're trying to put it off because you don't want to spend the money and those sorts of things.
It's a little bit more than that, but thank you. I was just concerned.
Well, you should be. So go spend the money, okay?
And listen,
Go spend the money. Go spend the money, okay?
You're a blessing to us all, and we do all of us
you.
appreciate you.
Thank you, Susan. You didn't answer my question, but
What was my answer supposed to be?
yes, I'll go spend the money and get the car fixed.
After I pay the house taxes, I will.
Okay. All right. That's fair enough. That's a deal. Okay. Thank you.